Hey Munchkins! The first thing I've got to say is a different part of the scenery because I felt like doing something different today because, well, I like different. Different is fun. And the other thing I've got to say is I finally finished The City of Lost Souls. It took me 5 months, almost. I think it was 5 months. It could have been 5 months. I don't know. But yeah, yay! Let's talk about this book. And the other thing I've got to say is, well... spoiler alert. There's going to be a lot of spoilers. So the first thing I've got to say about this book is it's a really good book. She definitely redeems herself. The City of Fallen Angels was the crappiest book I've read from her. It was, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. But this book definitely redeems herself. There's some things that I really like about the book and some things that I really hated about the book. But let's talk about the positives. The positive of that book is that the storyline is darker. It makes it seem beautiful. It's dark, and I love dark. I love the things that happen in dark books. It's super fun, and there's so many twists and turns that this book should have been the 4th book of the series because it's so good. It definitely redeems itself, and I love it because of the darkness, because they have to find a way to kill Sebastian but keep Jace alive. But then again, I vote for Grimlock. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my City of Glass review and you'll figure it out. But again, they have to find a way to kill Sebastian but not Jace, and Clary, in her stupid brain, she decides to get a fairy ring, give one to Simon, and then they talk to each other because she decides to go with Jace to help them have their evil plan, and that is to make dark shadow hunters. Meaning instead of having blood of an angel, they have a blood of a demon. And that is what Sebastian is. He is a dark shadow hunter. And Clary and the rest of the people are light shadow hunters because their blood is from angels and he's the only demon. And he was like, hey, let's make other demonic creatures, I guess. But I just love that twist where she has to go along with all the things that they plan to do and stuff like that. That and most of the characters actually grow as characters. Like Alexander, he finally admits that he doesn't want to die, or he doesn't want his boyfriend to die. And he finally admits that, and in the end, him and his boyfriend break up. So that's kind of sad, but it's better than him whining about it. Like Clary, she whines too much, but that's a negative. We're going on the positives. And the other thing I've got to say is that I am glad that there's no really love story into it, and I'm rambling now, but yeah, that's pretty much what I like about the book. The positives. The negatives are pretty big. The first thing is I don't really like that Clary never grows in this book or in this book series. She is kind of like the Bella Swan of this book. She never changes. She wants everybody to do her bidding for her, pretty much. So she gets herself in stupid situations and people have to save her life all the time. She's never killed anything except for 2 demons in this book, and that's because she had to. And she wants Jace and Sebastian to kill everything for her because she's too weak and too stupid and It's kind of like her, like, she's Michael Bay, and Transformers is the other main character. Michael Bay and Transformers. We hate Michael Bay so freaking much, but if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have Transformers movies. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the CGI stuff that we have today. So we really despise Michael Bay, but we can't do anything about it because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the CGI that we have today. We wouldn't have anything, pretty much. We wouldn't have at least kind of decent Transformers movies. The only thing I've got to say is you better not mess the 4th one up, because there's a lot of disappointed fans, and we're happy that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing got scrapped. Hopefully it did. They said it was scrapped. If it isn't, things are going down. So yeah, I definitely recommend this book to anybody who likes to read and kind of is willing to live with a Bella Swan character, because just because Clary really never changes and she makes people fight her fights and she's just completely in love with Jace, and you're just like, get over him. You can get over him. You can get over him. But other than that, you would have to read the whole entire book series, so you would have to read The City of Bones, The City of Fallen, The City of Ashes, The City of Glass, and The City of Fallen Angels. The City of Fallen Angels is definitely her worst work in this book series. Again, that was the last book review I did, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, go in the description, and I'll put a link down there. And so yeah, I definitely recommend this book to anybody. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's a very good book, and I really recommend this book, as you can tell because I keep repeating it. I keep repeating it because I don't have a script for this, because I told myself book reviews do not need scripts. Just go on and ramble. Go into the rambling world of rambling. But the other thing I've got to say is I'm getting out of the Shadowhunter world. There is a prequel to the Immortal Instrument series, and it's called The Infinite Devices, and I kind of want to get away from that, so I'm getting into the vampire world, and it's called The House of Night. This is the first book, and I'm actually getting deeply into it already, so I don't know when I'm going to finish it, but because this book is way smaller than this kind of book, I'll probably get this done a little bit quicker. So yeah, the other thing I've got to say is if you liked what you've seen today, remember to subscribe or click that annotation. Remember to like or dislike, share, and favorite. And the only other thing I've got to say is keep on reading my Autobots, Decepticons, and Munchkins of all types. And I hope you guys have the great rest of the day.